Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou, and this is today's message. So I'm going to be pulling a card from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. This is my new deck. I do have a unbox and reviewing video coming out for this one on Wednesday the 26th. So that's not tomorrow, that is next week. So if you're wanting to see what these cards are like in full, please click on that subscribe button. Click on the bell as well. Make sure that you don't miss the notification that comes through, because these are going to be reviewed. They are absolutely fabulous. They are actually aimed at teenagers, but I find they really connect with like the inner child. This is like the teenager sort of like getting to grips with life sort of thing. So I'm finding these real fun cards that are... they're really in depth, they're really insightful, and the messages that are coming through with my personal readings and with the messages that I'm giving to the collective, they are really strong messages. So I'm going to stick with these for a little while. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay, so I'm going to call in the angels, guys, keepers of light. Please guide me at this time. Which message above all messages is in the highest good of all? What one message above all messages is for the highest good of all? Okay, let's have one message, shall we? Nice and clear. Which one message do we need to see today? Right, we have two. We have Strange Valentine. Love is strange. And I think this is just telling you, if you are looking for love, that the people that come to you may not be who you are originally thinking about, who you are wanting in your life, your usual type. This is sort of like telling you just to embrace something different. Everyone's different, and you are in need of something different this time round. Okay, that's what I'm getting from there. The second card I have is the Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. And I'm feeling that this is the message that is coming through at this time. It is really strong. This has come out a few times in the readings that I've been doing. So I'm feeling that this is like a real strong message for everyone at this time. So it's card number 8. Let's find card number 8. Here we go. So I will hold her there so you can draw in her energies. Card 8, Grumpy Red Fairy. Message, be your true self. The Grumpy Red Fairy is tired of being judged by people busy sticking noses into her business, declaring she doesn't look happy enough, or saying that she doesn't look or act or dress another way. She's very cross because it's tiring walking down the street or into school or around teachers or parents or friends or classmates who evaluate her. It's true that she's quirky and punky and that she never smiles unless she truly wishes to. She's often silent and can feel very out of sorts, but she's never disruptive or unkind or cruel. She just knows it's time to be real and not to fall into the trap of faking a smile. She'd rather frown till she giggles. The Grumpy Red Fairy speaks. I want to be me and be free, without everyone giving me an opinion. I like being different. I won't be changing unless I want to. I don't need to change to fit in. I only need to be true to me. And the people who think I should be smiling or wearing a pretty dress and that I should stop messing with my hair, they can just deal with it. Some folks do gasp at tattoos, piercings, black clothes, but guess what? Some of the world's scariest looking people are the kindest and sweetest on the inside. You two are fiery, playful, defiant, and lots of fun. Be you. Be rebellious. Who's to say how you should look or behave? Conformists, that's who. Let's burst their boring bubble and go wild. So the divination meaning is, to some people in this world, sadly, but oh so truly, it is all about fitting in, about playing by the rules. And because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others, like you and the Grumpy Red Fairy, feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic and creative ways. When the Grumpy Red Fairy comes to play, it may be time to really just be your own true self, whoever that is, from day to day. Wear black, experiment with your hair, your own personal style, play the drums, join a rock band. Just don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey nice just because you think that's how you should be. Be real, be authentic, be funny, be you. Try different things, find out who you are. Then the smiles that come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of all of us. Okay, so this is just really about being your true self, because when you find your true self, that is when you can be happy. And I get lots of comments on here about how people enjoy coming and seeing these readings because they like to see me smiling and see me happy. And you know what? It's because I've found my purpose. I absolutely love doing these cards for everyone. I love bringing these messages through. It doesn't mean to say that I am happy and smiley all the time. I do have quite down days. I have in the past, I've suffered quite heavily with depression. And I've just picked myself up, and I've picked myself up by really looking within myself and finding myself. True, I was guided by the angels. The angels did guide me. They did sort of put things in my way for me to actually find them. But a lot of the work I have to do myself. I had to build myself up. I had to go and seek the help that I needed, etc. But you get to that point where you just realise that part of being down and being depressed is because you are withholding part of yourself. And I realised that I had been depressed for pretty much all of my life, and it was because I was bending and being shaped into something that I wasn't. I was conforming to what was expected of a woman, of a mother, of a wife to do, etc. And it just did not sit right with me. It didn't feel right, and I was really depressed. Now I understand. I've pulled up my birth chart, and I think I am 8 masculine and 2 feminine. So I am quite a heavily masculine female. So I'm quite driven. I'm quite new ways of thinking. I do think very logically and very straightforward, etc. Whereas everyone was trying to make me into this person that I just couldn't understand because that wasn't me. But when you take those layers off and you really, really get to be you, then you can be happy. And you can balance the sides as well. I am now more feminine than I have ever been in my life. I am so... I've got a little girl now, and I'm really embracing being a little girl again, because it's really opened me up to being who I am and knowing that there is 2 sides to me and that they can work in balance. And actually there's nothing wrong with me being quite, I was always a tomboy. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just the way that society and friends and family and conformists want you to conform, to stick to the rules, to do what you are meant to do. So this is your sign to go out and do what you need to do. Find what makes you happy. When you find what makes you happy, that depression will start to become something of the past. It's not as straightforward as just finding your happiness. It does take time. It does take steps. But the more true you are to yourself, the happier you will be. Okay, so that is your message today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.